support this. Faizu, we've got a great GM coming up.
I don't believe you. I've just been. Is it me again?
Oh, yeah, no, it's... Wait, I accidentally still have you there. Just a sec. Give me a sec. Shh, shh. It's okay, we can do this. We're doing this live. Okay, so there's a reason I messed that up. But I'm not saying what. I'm not saying why. Okay.
I'm curious and I want to know why.
It's because I did change it, but then I had to load an old layout for this that had your information still, so that's why. Okay, guess what? It's Dana! Dana is here. Hello.
Dana!
Yeah. Come
It's
join.
me!
Yeah, Dana! Oh my gosh. I'm happy to have you. Now, this game, I think I've actually played a little bit of this game, if I'm not mistaken.
You probably have, because we've had a bit of it before.
But not much. It was in a gauntlet, right?
It was in a gauntlet.
And nobody managed to beat that challenge.
Nobody even managed to comprehend that challenge.
Okay, yeah, so we've got a full hour of this game coming up. What is it?
It is, for Easter, I gave us a rabbit. Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh,
no.
I know, right, Faizu? This is going to be a little difficult because, like, I finally did understand a little bit of the challenge for this, but oh my gosh.
Now, a lot of people may have played the NES one. This has nothing to do with that one.
Oh, nothing at
Not
all.
even a little bit. This one's far worse.
I would probably agree with that. Yeah, I've played both of them. Yeah, I agree. So what?
Right, I'm gonna hop out of voice chat and I will watch this for myself, and I will let you two discuss the horrors of this game.
Oh yeah, there will be some.
I fear this, but good luck to the runners, and good choice, Dana. This should be entertaining.
I'm looking forward to it. Have fun.
See you, Faizu. Well, Dana, just let me ask real quick, what genre of game would you say this is? Is it a platformer, or...?
Well, not really a platformer, though there is a stage that is kind of platformer-y.
Okay.
It's an action game. We'll go with action, even though the action is kind of low.
Yeah, that's like the vaguest way you could put it.
Exactly. There's two driving segments. There's a collectathon, and then there's a puzzle platformer-ish thing at the end where you're not really platforming too much.
Yeah, I feel like this might be a little bit similar to the Flintstones game that we had, in that you just get a smorgasbord of different types of game styles, and none of them are good.
No. And there are no continues.
Well, we
And
don't
there are
need
5
continues.
lives.
5 lives? Oh.
5 lives, and then all the way back to start.
Well, I mean, that's more generous than Fred, Flintstones.
It's true.
Not much, but a little bit.
Alright, let's see.
Oh boy, well, I'm checking.
Witch's Hex will be providing the audio.
Thank you very much. It looks like I'm just waiting for one player to get their stream live, and then we'll go ahead and be able
It was
to
live
get
a second ago. He flipped to his
We're taking a break.
for some reason.
That's okay. Good old Mega Man
For
sitting there.
amusement, if you want to flip on the music that's playing on Witch's Hex stream, because the Cracktro amuses me greatly.
Don't worry, we'll hear it in just a minute. No, it's Quickman! That's not the... Well, I'm hearing Quickman right now because, thank you, playlist.
Well, that's your own fault.
No, it's Quickman's fault. Don't blame me for Quickman.
There's a really easy way for you to not hear Quickman anymore.
That means I have to fight Quickman, and he has to die, and that level's hard.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I've actually beaten Quickman before, just so people know I'm not that much of a scrub. Alright.
I'll believe you.
I'll go ahead and play the Cracktro in just a second. Let me go ahead and turn off Quickman because he doesn't deserve to be here. What a jerk. Are you serious?
I know! It's so good! When I first booted this up, it just completely threw me. I was like, wait, what? This is not something I ever expected to hear on a Sid chip.
Is this the screen that they need to start on, by the way?
No, this was just the screen that was easiest for you to crop. It's not much of a starting screen. It's going to jump straight into the game.
Tina, why would you give a sub to Quickman? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would say thank you, Tina, but it's Quickman. Thank you, Tina. Okay, here we go. It looks like everybody is...
Yeah. It just... For most of them, it jumps straight into the game. One of them actually saw a title screen for a minute, but... if you get title screen...
Okay, so this screen is where we're starting the password screen?
Yeah.
And are they having password cheat enabled?
Password cheat is actually just the crack, the manual cheat. They're in the middle of the game. It's going to ask them a question that's copy protection. You have to look it up in the manual. This just disables it, so you can type whatever.
Gotcha.
Because piracy. I mean, you know.
Yar.
Alright, I need to make sure I've got people in the right order. On my multi-Twitch.
Oh my gosh, this is going to certainly be a video game. This game is a video rough. Okay, so everybody, if you have rabbits, eggs, handcuffs, any sort of emotes about police, those will work as well, because he's been framed. And we're doing the countdown. Spam those emotes. Let's go ahead and see what you've got. Oh, Phantom, I love that. Butts. You know what? Butts are kind of police in their own way.
Are you sure about this?
No, I don't even know what that means. As soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer. Looks like Witch's Hex is showing some beautiful screens, and there we go. We get loading. I'm not counting this load.
Yeah. The start will be right after this screen that Aurelia is on. There. There you go.
Perfect. Well, here we go. We've got a driving stage.
It is a driving stage. There are two lines. There are two lanes. And a hidden third lane that I didn't actually tell them about. You can actually jump on top of the building.
You can jump on top of the buildings? Oh, no.
It's not exactly a good idea most of the time, because you do avoid all the dip and all the cars, but actually managing the differing heights, not that easy.
So, do you have to beat a car somewhere?
Yes, you are racing a car to the Ink and Paint Club.
Okay, which car are you racing? Can you even see the car?
You can if you're right there next to it and it pulls up behind you. So there's an interesting little thing you can do there. And why is his head? she's stuck on the... Oh, there she goes. She's pressed space. She's like a minute behind then, I guess.
I'm not looks sure. Like it, yeah.
I'm not sure why she did tell them just hit space again if you get on the title screen. There's Arborelli is actually pulling up right next to the car that they're racing now, and then pulling past it, and then slamming into a train. So that happened.
Yeah, Witch's Hex is still letting the intro play out here.
Oh, I see.
We've got the cigar baby here.
Wait.
What's that?
I'm just making sure she didn't somehow... No, she's just getting instructions, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. The Amiga version and the DOS version are also basically this version. The DOS version is nearly impossible.
I would say that
several of us tried to play the DOS version and could not get past the first driving segment because it was that stupidly hard.
Wait, really? Oh, no. Yeah, I would say that sometimes there is a benefit to letting the intro play out, because sometimes you get more information. Occasionally you don't, though.
Yeah. Alright, so Arborelia just ran out of lives, and Roger is very unhappy about this.
This driving stage seems really difficult, though. Like, Karaoke is managing to do fairly well, but... Yeah.
And Samurai's just got dipped, but he's nearly to the club, but he's also way behind the other car.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't actually remember what happens.
I like Karaoke's strat. If you keep a car on the screen, it seems like you're fine.
Yes, it helps a lot.
Okay. Samurai Snake is using the same strat here. A little bit too late to really do that, though. I think he's going to get there after the other vehicle. Maybe not. Okay, Witch's Hex is starting to figure out the driving stage. Samurai Snake is getting a load here. Maybe you don't actually have to beat the other guy.
I think it costs you time in the end sequence in the last stage, but I don't recall.
Dumb feet tall. I like it. Karaoke is on to this. If you watched one of the gauntlets previously, you recognize this.
This is the monstrosity. This is what stonewalled me as a kid for a long time, even though you don't technically have to finish it.
Wait, what?
I didn't tell him that. As long as you don't die in this stage, once the music times out, it'll cost you a life, but let you go to the next driving segment.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They're like, and the baby will yell at you for not actually finding the paper. But, you know.
Oh but my gosh. We're gonna be here for a while, is what I'd guess. So, question.
Okay.
How do you die in this?
There's a gorilla at the bottom. The gorilla is not happy about you messing around with things.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just like the movie, I guess. So, when you drink the stuff that makes you...
it's alcohol, and in the movie, alcohol made Roger flip out.
Yeah, but that doesn't kill you then.
No.
You just
it scares the penguins off.
Oh.
It also stuns you forever.
That's actually kind of good to scare the penguins off.
Yeah, you kind of can use it, but it's super awkward.
It takes so long.
And it takes so long. I believe the music is about 3 minutes-ish.
Yeah, I like that nobody has... We've never seen anybody clear this stage, and we're already to it.
So, as Carolyn is saying in chat, yeah, if you hold down the button while you're circling a table, you'll just grab everything on that table as you run by it.
Okay. Oh, Karaoke got monkeyed.
No. Oh, they both got monkeyed.
Oh,
no! Boot. And it just costs you a life and resets the stage, which is really bad when you're trying to, not die.
Oh, yeah. Magic Carpet instructions come on scroll. I like that everybody is at least typing some sort of answer instead of just mashing through ick. Hey, everybody is getting to
the Inpaint Club.
The club, yeah.
Yeah. There was a reason I included this as a gauntlet last year, because do I hate this stage. When you start it, you don't really get what's going on. Then you pick up a paper and realize, okay, I just have to pick up everything, and it's a little awkwardly controlled.
At least
and then the penguin comes out and starts putting papers back on.
Yeah.
And that's when you start to cry.
So is it just you need to collect one specific paper, but you don't know which one?
No, you actually have to pick up every paper that's on the screen.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be here forever.
This is, if somebody just doesn't die, the music will run out, they'll lose a life, and move on to the next driving screen. They don't realize that yet. There's no way I was going to tell them that.
Oh no!
I'm going to make them play this. I'm going to make them play this stage.
I love that the best way to beat this stage is to not play it.
Yeah.
Or at least just never go down near the bottom.
Yeah, that's basically it. Just avoid the gorilla. Yeah, see? Karaoke just got that, actually.
Nice! Good job, Karaoke. Moving on. And Samurai Snake is kicked out of the club. Witch's Hex got caught. What a game. I do love the loading static for the Commodore 64, though. It's endearing.
And then Karaoke immediately...
Why is that game over music? So sad. Okay, well, Karaoke is definitely in the lead at this point. Arborelia is doing pretty well due to not playing the game.
Right.
This is so dumb, Dana. I hate this stage.
It's such a bad stage. I'd almost feel like... I'm more mad that there's actually a way to just shortcut it by not doing it. I'd rather they were forced to actually do it.
Witch's Hex is just kind of chilling a little bit, listening to some music. You know what? Witch's Hex might think you actually have to wait through all of this.
I'm not sure.
Tape loading times would only make this match more fun. I'm good. I'm good. I don't necessarily need to know too much. Yeah, now, the players have been told about what they need to do, but I am fine with a reminder that they can skip certain things. As long as everybody had been told that information before, and we're not just benefiting one person here.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else just skipped through it. And I did tell them that Space would skip through it. So, like, before the game started. So, I just shot her a reminder.
Sweet. Okay, it looks like Samurai Snake and Karaoke are onto the driving section here. Just going through the town. Samurai Snake getting tailgated a little bit, and that's exactly what you want to do. It makes this driving stage a lot easier.
Yeah.
By the way, can you die if you run into things too much?
No. The only thing that kills you on the driving stages is the dip.
The dip?
Yes,
oh, that's right. It's the green dip that's like the bad stuff you don't want to go in.
Yeah, it's like an acetone type thing. It melts cartoons.
It melts you. Do you want to get melted, chat? Don't go in it. Don't go in green goo.
Also, I don't think any of them have actually noticed this, but like on our Borrelia screen right now, there's a power-up sitting right there, hanging off the screen of the building that you can actually jump and pick up. There's a few of those.
Oh,
There's like a speed up and a dip invincibility, and you know, they're just kind of hanging there.
Oh yeah. Just so everybody knows, by the way, the players in this match have 9 points. That means that they're still in the tournament. It's just going to be a little bit difficult. Really, they need to take first place in order to make some progress and get into the bracket. Second place, it'll be really difficult. Third and fourth are pretty much going to be eliminated at this point from making it to the bracket. So the stakes are high.
Yeah, this is a very tense match for the racers. And then I gave him this. I kind of feel a little bad about it. But only a little, because if I had to be traumatized by playing this game when I was a kid, everybody else can have it as an adult.
So
that's how I feel about it.
I'm taking a look at this company, Silent Software, which apparently became Prolific Publishing. They made this game. And they also made the game Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway.
Ow.
I am so angry.
I cannot blame you for being angry.
Wait, and they helped with Daikatana? Oh, baby. Okay. And Fairy Tale Freakdown. Oh, only the best games. And apparently Die Hard for the Commodore 64. I didn't even know there was a Die Hard for Commodore 64.
That's probably a good thing.
My gosh. Swamp Kart Speedway is so bad. Wait, Arborelia, I think, did beat the Ink Plus Paint Club, but unfortunately got a game over doing it.
Right, because you do lose a life doing the shortcut. Or the long cut, rather.
This was published by Buena Vista Software, and it looks like they literally only published 2 things. This and some weird puzzle game.
What is the name of this weird puzzle game?
Heaven and Earth. Apparently it's a card game, a visual puzzle game, and a physical pendulum puzzle rolled into one?
This sounds terrible.
I don't understand, but okay. Players can tackle...
I kind of want to see it now.
Apparently you go through a pilgrimage and you get Zen koans. I don't know. I don't understand it.
Yes, Tina, that is what we're talking about.
Yeah, Heaven and Earth. I don't know what that is. Is it any good, Tina? If you know it.
Oh, if Tina thinks it's so good, I don't know.
Oh, so apparently the person who worked on, one of the people who worked on this, who created this game, was the programmer, or one of the contract programmers for Daikatana. Gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, apparently Tina really likes it. Interesting. That doesn't mean that it's good.
Exactly.
Go say that, yeah.
I think every game that I have given to Tina, she considers them good games. Except maybe Weird Dreams. I don't think she liked Weird Dreams. But other than that, this is the Commodore 64 version of Roger Rabbit.
You know, the person who did the music for this actually did the music for Pac-Man Fever. I don't know if any of that was any good.
I don't recall.
I don't know. Like, nobody here worked on anything that was decent as far as I can see. Everything was just bad.
Toot.
Oh, there we go. Somebody worked on Mech Warrior 2. That's good.
Oh, that is.
And that person also and that person also did the music for Disney's Tailspin on the TurboGrafx. Well, okay.
I'm very fond of Mech Warrior 2.
I love Mech Warrior, but I really didn't play much of it. Like, what I played, I think I was too young to really understand how to play it, you know?
Yeah.
But if I played it now, I think I would absolutely have a blast.
I feel like I should go back and play it sometime. But I've got so many other things to play.
I know, right?
Oh, I'm just watching Witch's Hex play, and she keeps picking up papers, and the penguin keeps putting them back out. It just hurts my soul.
The programmer for Sim Farm, at least one version of Sim Farm, got a special thanks on this game. Aw, good job. I'm happy. There's somebody who actually worked. A couple people worked on some fantastic games.
It's good to hear. Because everybody needs to move on after this game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with what Carolyn said right there. This level is a brilliant gamification of the Sisyphean ordeal. Push that rock.
Come on, Sisyphus, push! Push it harder!
I get so angry looking at this stage.
Don't get angry. Well, okay, do get angry, because this stage is so dumb.
It's so dumb.
The fact that you literally have to do nothing in order to beat it makes me a little angrier.
Yeah, I know. It's like they almost like realized how dumb they made this stage and gave an out.
There we go. Witch's Hex is through. Getting thrown out, but that's okay. It's progress. I think Witch's Hex is going to be a little shocked.
Fast, and also using the alcohol to chase off Penguin. It's not good. I cannot remember if I've ever managed to successfully beat it.
I have no idea. Hey, Witch's Hex is on to the next driving section.
This only has one life, so it's probably not going to last very long.
Nope.
Samurai Snake is actually near the end of that stage. Unfortunately, is very neck and neck with the car. I'm just passing the car right there. So, Samurai's looking pretty good at the moment.
Okay, good.
Oh, don't get hit by the. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, head-on collisions. Do you think Roger Rabbit wears a seatbelt?
No.
Why not?
It's a cartoon.
It's illegal to not wear a seatbelt.
Oh no.
No, into the...
Oh wait, no. No, that's actually he actually got to the next stage.
Wait, are you serious?
He's on the last stage, which that's not going to last very long. But he's on the last stage.
This is the last stage?
Yes.
Oh no, Witch's Hex, that is a game over.
I'm not sure if I expected anybody to actually finish or not because of the issues with this stage.
The game over music, it slays me. I lost. I don't believe it. I shan't believe it. Oh.
So here's the final stage. You're racing against time to get to Jessica and turn off the dip machine.
Okay.
You have to run into the weasels and disable them by playing gags on yourself. You have to pick up the gags that are in boxes and make them laugh themselves to death.
I mean, that follows the idea of the movie.
Yes.
But that sounds terrible.
It's even worse when you really have no idea what you're doing, and I didn't actually...
Did you give them a manual?
No, I couldn't find one.
Well, okay.
So, yeah, he does. Samurai looks kind of stuck at the moment, and I'm honestly sitting here trying to remember how he gets past those boxes.
Yeah, how do you get past them?
I don't remember.
Like, can you take the elevator any higher?
Was it a multi-floor?
Because he was trying to get on the elevator.
I think it's just a one story. He needs to find himself some portable holes is what's the problem. He needs to search the boxes for a portable hole so he can drop through the floor again.
How do you search the boxes?
You hold up on boxes, and I believe you have to press the button as well.
Well, okay, that'll take a while to figure out.
Yeah.
You're so kind.
I know. Oh!
He's got a paintbrush.
Well, no, that's the punching glove hammer.
Oh, the punching glove. Okay, he's got that. Not gonna help, but hey.
Let's see if you can find anything else.
Honestly, I would probably be pretty confused how I even got that.
Oh, somebody found the manual in text for me.
Oh, nice. Well, too late.
Yeah, it's kind of too late for him now.
Holy crap, this machine moves so slow. The one at the bottom of the screen.
This manual wouldn't have helped them.
Oh, really?
Not really.
Oh, there we go. Samurai Snake has some holes. And a nose. Okay.
Oh, he had the hole and then dropped it? Oh, no.
I don't know if he dropped it, but can you cycle through the items here?
Basically, when you hit down, you drop a gag, and when you hit up, you pick another one up.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Okay, now he has found out what the portable hole does. Let's see if he puts it together with how he gets... Nope, he jumped into the dip.
Oh no, not the dip. Well, he will be starting over. Not a huge deal, you know? Honestly, nobody has made it quite that far. Yeah.
Except karaoke is now on that stage.
Wait, why are there... Can you buy items in this game?
No, that's for the copy protection.
Oh, okay.
Because some of the questions are like, how much is a portable hole, or something like that.
Gotcha. Also, I like that the section about backward pills is written backwards.
Yeah.
That's pretty terrible. Okay, 60-ton weight, earthquake pills. Holy crap, there is so much in this. This is like all it is.
And it's not useful.
Okay,
none of it is.
Let me read about part 3 of the Gag Factory. At last, you've reached the place where all those famous cartoon gags are made. Unfortunately, the weasels are waiting to jump you, but don't give up. Just grab the gags you find and use them to temporarily disable the weasel you meet in the factory. Since weasels are toons, your only hope of permanently destroying them is by making them laugh themselves to death. Do anything funny, the more gags the merrier, and the faster the better for you. If you survive the weasels, it's not over. Judge Doom is waiting for you, ready for the moment of truth. Lose, and it's all over for you, Roger in Toontown. defeat Doom, and you save Toontown from total destruction in Hollywood from a future of strip malls, exhaust fumes, diamond lanes, and gridlock. Well, sweet. I'm glad that, you know, gridlock is the ultimate game over in this.
Okay, so Karaoke figured out how to pick up things and use them. Now all she has to do is find some portable holes instead of magnets.
Yeah, what does the magnet do?
Just hooks you to the ceiling and then you fall off of it.
Okay. It might be helpful in some cases, maybe.
Most of the gags are literally just to hurt Roger, so that the weasels laugh at him hurting himself.
Ah, yeah.
The only one that I can remember that has practical uses is the portable holes.
Yeah.
I don't remember if the punch mallet does damage to the weasels, but I don't think so.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just taking a look. Is this version... Which version is this again? Commodore 64?
Yes.
Because apparently there's an Amiga version of the same game.
Yes. And a DOS version that is incredibly hard. I do recall that the DOS version only needs one gag to kill weasels, and the others all require two. But since you can't make it there anyway because the driving stage is impossible, I don't know. In the DOS version, the car you're racing just goes so fast.
Yeah, apparently RBW agrees that it's just impossible.
Yeah, it goes so fast. I'm not sure if it's like an emulation problem in DOSBox, if like cycles are turned too high, or if the game is just really that bad at it.
I don't know. Witch's Hex taken to death, but not a huge deal because I believe she will be moving on to the next stage. And here we go. Jeez, Raj, that was pitiful. I'm so glad that that stage doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, right?
Like, thank you for making it playable, developers, for this game.
Okay, so... Oops. Oh, it was a cigar. Karaoke just found out what a portable hole does. We can see if she puts 2 and 2 together on how to get through.
Oh no, Witch's Hex keeps running into the slime. Not the slime.
Oh, Karaoke did the same thing Snake did. Jumped into this dip and game over.
The dip, yeah.
This is not the rabbit you were expecting, Seawolf? What rabbit were you expecting?
I do like that you decided, hey, it's Easter, let's go ahead and have a rabbit-themed video game.
Why not?
Roger Rabbit is not very Eastery, but he is a rabbit, so...
He is a rabbit.
That's all I can ask for, you know? Is there time travel in this story?
Probably just for flavor tech. Really?
Yeah, it's time travel. See, because, Dana, we're actually in the year 2019, but this game is a different time.
Dang.
If it said 2019, it would be a very confusing game, you know? My gosh,
I
Witch's
feel like
Hex...
it'd be a lot different.
There we go. Witch's Hex is past the car that was looking impossible to get through, but hey... Aha! Witch's Hex has finally found out if you drive in front of a car, no other cars spawn.
Ah, excellent.
That will make these driving stages trivial.
Well, less difficult. There's still the problem of the dip.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Because you have to jump it, and then that happens. And then, yeah. Well, and then, oh!
Oh boy, bouncing on the car.
That was a very nice, unintentional save from the dip.
So good.
I'm going to tell them afterwards that they could jump on the building. It's probably not, like I said at the beginning, it doesn't really help because, as you can see, all the buildings are different heights. So you end up just slamming into the walls a lot.
Well, that's a game over for Witch's Hex. I would say that Samurai Snake and Karaoke have both made it to the final stage in this game. The other players have not.
Yeah, unless you're really good with how you jump around when you're on the roofs of the buildings, you're just going to constantly slam into the walls, and it's way slower. Oh, excellent. Just got a message in the Discord. I think this might be the worst Kusogr4nde game I've played.
I think it's bad.
That warms my heart.
Funny how we all have time to chat about it. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, loading's a thing. There's one problem with this game. Well, okay, there's a lot of problems, but emulation-wise, this game does not let you run off of fake drive emulation. You actually have to enable the accurate 1541 drive in order for this game to run emulation.
Wait, really?
I don't know why.
Okay.
That's why everybody's loading is taking so long. Because we're not able to speed it up at all, or the game just flat out won't load.
I love it.
It saddened me a little. I tried to find a way around it, but it just wasn't happening. So they get the full loading experience.
Well,
yeah,
I would say
Tina.
We are 33 minutes into this match, Dana, and I think that, honestly, I feel like I would probably still be stuck in the cafe stage.
Well, maybe not. I mean, considering...
Have you seen me play video games, Dana?
All you have to do is not die for 3 minutes. Do you think you can manage not dying for 3 minutes?
Oh, no.
Okay,
because I wouldn't know that's what I'm supposed to do. I would be rushing, trying to grab everything, and that monkey, okay, he would absolutely murder me all the time.
This is fair.
Like, I know how I play video games, Dana. I would be stuck forever.
Alright. I'll accept this.
Samurai Snake is saying this is worse than the human race. Dana, you gave something worse than the human race. How could you?
I like the human race. That was a fun game. And
so do I. It's great.
And that explains a lot about what his settings were set to earlier. I thought it was weird that he was the only one that had North American Commodore set up. I was like, did he have a game earlier? And then, yeah, that explains it.
I hear typing.
I was just telling him that the human race was an excellent and fun game.
That's not true, and you know.
Are you calling me?
No. I actually really like it. I probably would have had a blast with that game when I was younger.
It's a super budget game.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good game, but it's not, I don't know, even though it's not great per se, it's enjoyable in some ways.
Exactly.
This game, I feel, slides into the absolutely unplayable and not fun category of games.
Yeah.
Like, who thought that this was a good idea to ship this game?
To be fair, it's a licensed game. They don't really care about quality when it's a licensed game. There are very few game companies I've known actually care about putting effort into a licensed game.
But that's when they should. I mean, you're representing a giant company when you're making this game, you know? That's when you should be putting all of the work into it.
But everybody's gonna buy it based off of the name, not based on what the game's actually like. So they don't care.
I mean, that used to be true, but it's no longer true these days.
Yes, but since we usually dig into retros, that's going to be the case for most things. At least Roger does not have to paint.
Oh yeah, he's not painting any walls in this game, thank goodness.
Oh, Arborellia has made it to the Gag Factory. Okay, we get
nice.
to see...
3 out of 4
stumble around for a minute.
Samurai Snake taking a death from the dip. The only good licensed games are the Lego games, Math Man. Those are fun games. I really enjoy them.
Yeah, the Lego games are pretty great.
And what about DuckTales? That was licensed. And Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Fantastic. The Capcom stuff got by because Capcom did really good platforming stuff. Recent Spider-Man games are pretty good. Old Spider-Man games are not.
Yeah. I mean, I know there was at least 1 or 2 good Spider-Man games back in the day, but oh my gosh, some of the mobile versions are just abysmal.
Yeah. And then there's the DOS Spider-Man game where your health bar is him turning into a skeleton. That's always fun.
Yeah, I'd say during the NES and SNES era, especially, anything licensed was pretty trash.
For the most part, yeah.
N64, I can't recall any of them being good, and PS1 as well. But I think once we got sort of to PS3, that's when they started improving and becoming mediocre at best, or at worst.
Have to pull up the Spider-Man DOS skeleton for people.
Oh yeah! Because he turns into a skeleton as he dies. I love it. Karaoke got a game over. Arborellia, by the way, trying to figure out what to do in this stage. Which, honestly, is a little bit of a challenge because you have really dull-looking boxes and you don't think you have to do anything with them. But you do.
Just gonna drop that into chat real quick. There. It's an excellent, excellent game that everybody should not play. Because, no.
I'm really enjoying Roger's jump in this stage.
It's a very graceful leap, isn't it?
Yeah, he puts his hand out, he's like, oh! My name's Roger Rabbit. I'm trying to remember what Roger sounds like.
I would just embarrass myself if I tried to do an impression of him, so I'm not. He stuttered on the word please. Remember that.
Please.
Oh, I know how you could remember, but that's for after the stream.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I got halfway there. Okay. Please.
RBW knows what I'm gonna do.
A little more high and whitey. No, that's not at all right.
No, not quite.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're gonna do, Dana, so...
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, it's all fine.
Are you the Angel, Tina, or... Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. Nothing is wrong here.
Okay, Witch's Hex is just going through the driving section. Nothing too interesting to see here, but I think if Witch's Hex can manage to not get a game over here, we will see her get to the final stage, which everybody else has gotten to. Nobody's really made much progress.
Nope, what? Whoa. Aurelia is actually about to do it. Aurelia is now in the lead.
Nice! Wait, hasn't somebody else done that, though?
Not in that particular spot.
Aha, there's a weasel!
And bopped by the weasel.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, sometimes weasels happen.
I just love how counterintuitive this section is if you haven't seen the movie. What you have to do is get items that hurt you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and the hole actually stays, so... Okay,
Oh, nice!
She picked up the punch hammer. She's gonna try punching the weasel. Oh. Never mind, she dropped that and picked up a... I don't remember what that is. The boomerang?
A baseball?
Okay, the weasel is laughing.
Oh, good. It's a banana peel. Uh-oh.
Banana peel. If she trips on the banana peel...
Wait, disappearing ink? Uh-oh.
Oh! And then she slipped on the banana peel and ran into the weasel. Awkward!
Kata says that's the weasel with the baseball bat, and the baseball might be mandatory. Good point there.
I'm not sure, because I feel like I remember... Literally, you just had to start them laughing and then do another trick to make them laugh harder and fall over. I don't recall, though.
Oh, boy.
Right, because they are toons, you cannot actually kill the weasel. They just have to laugh themselves to death.
The game over music is too good. Oh, my gosh.
I feel like that'd be like a good, soundboard clip.
Dana, we've still got like 16 minutes left of this. Oh my gosh.
And you were concerned because so many people were on the last stage already.
I was a little bit concerned.
About 20 minutes ago.
I know, right? You know, the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit was pretty fantastic.
No, it's a really good movie. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, and then I watched it again as an adult. I'm like, oh.
There's a lot in it.
Oh, okay. Well, I completely missed, like, all 50 of those innuendos.
Yeah, that's what's great about it, though. It's good for everybody.
It's a fun movie, absolutely. If you haven't seen it since you were a kid, I fully recommend going and checking it out sometime, just to see what you missed.
Ooh, Aurelia reloaded for some reason? Oh, cut some time out. Corndan is absolutely correct. It is an adult movie that is disguised as a kid.
It's sort of the Shrek of the 80s.
And it's such a good movie. Just enjoyed it so much.
Actually, I feel really gross about making that comparison. No, I'm going to take that back.
I'll let you take it back because you
nothing is the Shrek of the 80s. Nothing is Shrek.
Nothing is Shrek except Shrek. And Shrek should not be Shrek either.
I like Shrek. What are you talking about?
Okay, first Shrek movie, I'll let you have that because that was an enjoyable watch.
The second one was okay as well. I haven't seen any of the others.
It kept going.
Oh, I know. I also
Liz,
forgot
how's this match going? Well, I believe 3 people have gotten to the last stage, and pretty much have no idea what to do there. So we're doing great.
To be fair, it's not exactly the most intuitive game in the world.
Not even a little bit.
No. Do you know why? Because it's based on Roger Rabbit, which was not the most intuitive movie to begin with.
Ooh, Howard the Duck is the Shrek of the 80s. Wow.
You know what? I could possibly believe that. I've never seen Howard the Duck.
Oh, you don't want to, though. It's not good. I can see the parallels, but man. I can see the... Oh, no. But Howard the Duck, though. Yeah, Howard the Duck's a great comic. That movie just... Ooh. I had a friend who's a die-hard movie and comic person. And they said Howard the Duck was the only movie they ever actually walked out of the theater mid-movie.
Really?
Yeah.
You
just
know what?
Walked right out.
I have never walked out of a theater. Ever.
That's how much they did not like Howard. Yeah, see, Tina can understand this.
But unfortunately, I think the worst movie, the movie that I've disliked the most that I ever watched was White Chicks. And it was literally the least enjoyable movie I've ever seen in my life. And I only watched it because I had a friend come over who was like, let me show you this movie. I love it. And I'm like, how could you love this? How could you enjoy it? Like, how could anybody enjoy this? And the fact that I'm now judging my friendship off of this movie, let's just say that we never watched a movie together again. It was... It's so bad.
I see some code going on here.
Uh-oh.
There we go. This game is very bad.
I love it, Arborelia.
I'm glad somebody knows some proper basic.
Now, I do remember the worst movie that I've seen in a theater because it was less than a year ago. And it was called Lore. And I'm trying to find a copy of it. I actually messaged the producer on Twitter. He's like, yeah, we're gonna sell it someday. I'm like, yes, good. They're working on it.
I think I'm probably glad I've never heard of it then.
It's, you know what? I enjoyed it, but it's pretty terrible.
No, is it one of those? Where...
Yeah, it's like they're plot holes out the wazoo, okay? Absolutely terrible story. I just don't understand part of what's going on and things don't make sense. But it's ludicrous enough that it's enjoyable. You know, I like it. What's the worst movie I ever enjoyed watching? I watch a lot of bad movies, okay? I watch more bad movies than good movies. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, you did give out Neil Breen as a prize.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody needs to see Fateful Findings. It's just so amazing.
I was amazed by Neil Breen, and that's not a lie. Look,
here's the deal.
Neil Breen is something everybody should experience.
I love good movies.
That does not mean he makes good movies. That just means that he makes memorable movies.
Oh yeah, they're very memorable. I love good movies. I love bad movies. I dislike boring movies.
Exactly.
So, yeah, Neil Breen is fully on my recommended. You're not going to be bored, but you're going to be very confused. And as long as you're okay laughing at stuff that you're not supposed to laugh at, then you're going to love it. Yeah, I know. If you like bad games, you'll probably like most of the bad movies that I've seen. Simply put.
Oh, Battlefield Earth was a terrible movie. Wasn't exactly a great book either, to be fair, but...
I still need to see the latest Neil Breen movie.
You haven't seen it yet? I'm shocked.
No, I ran out of money, Dana.
Oh.
Yeah. And so, I didn't...
Yeah,
it's okay, I'll live.
Making terrible movies. That's very factual.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not going to pirate a movie that is just going on sale, especially when it's an independent filmmaker.
I would feel bad about doing it.
Yeah, I fully support independent developers and producers. And you know, it's really important to me. So, you know, as soon as I'm able to boil the movie. No, I'm not going to boil the movie. Maybe I'll boil it after I watch it. Just stick the DVD in a pot, you know, crank up the heat. There we go.
Garby, I would not have allowed that, no. Nobody ever managed to even do that, though, because everybody tried it for like a minute or two and either died or just moved on to a different gauntlet level. Because they were like, no, not messing with this. And I can understand that.
Tina Hex, the challenge was actually listed beat the stage. So I would say that just based off of the win condition that we gave, it is beating the stage.
Did I actually list that as beating the stage? I need to go look.
I'm relatively sure. Not 100%, but...
Because I still have my lists here somewhere. Because I keep track of that stuff. No! I listed it. I don't know if you copied off of what I listed, but I listed get all the paper in the Ink and Paint Club as the challenge.
Oh, that is so evil, Dana. Why are you so evil?
I actually spelled that one out. Okay, Kate remembers that. Yep.
Well, no wonder.
I am a monster. This is what we've determined.
I don't think we've seen anybody do that in this match. Like, this game is evil. It's just rude.
Is there a good Roger Rabbit game? No. I can think of 3 different Roger Rabbit games that have lots of ports everywhere, and no, none of them were good. Oh, that's right. I do remember people thinking that getting drunk was because it takes so long.
It's so long. Okay, Witch's Hex is moving on, getting pretty close to the end of this driving section. I think this might be a chance for Witch's Hex to move up in place.
I've noticed a couple people have actually been making it through the driving, like the first driving stage, without losing any lives at all.
That is really good. They definitely need to do that. I think everyone's on their last attempt at this point, honestly.
Yeah, we're about, what, 5 minutes left?
Yeah, 5.5.
Okay.
And there we go, Witch's Hex to the Gag Factory.
Alright. Has she been to the Gag Factory before?
I don't think so.
I think this might be her first time.
We'll see what Witch's Hex is able to do, because we've got 5 minutes left. And there's just not much time. Yeah, this is good that Witch's Hex has 3 lives going into this area. I mean, it still is confusing. She's got to be able to make it to a weasel and kill it, I would say.
Right. And
in order to move into first.
That's another problem with them not, like, finishing Ink and Paint Club. Because we don't have time for them to time it out. They need to actually finish it in order for them to get through.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Witch's Hex is trying to figure out what to do. Just like everybody else, she's trying to go back to the elevator. Not gonna happen. So now what? You gotta assume that the game devs actually knew a little bit of what they were doing. At the same time, based on the earlier levels, I'm not sure you can fully trust the game devs here.
True. Though she did just pick up a baseball and throw, and I don't know if she really put that together with how she did it.
Yeah, she definitely saw the baseball, but I don't think she knows how she got it. This music's okay. I can dig this.
It's a little simplistic, but it's alright.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't kill you.
3.5 minutes, please, Witch's Hex, figure it out! I'm cheering for anybody to make progress right now, please.
Our current rankings are Arborelia is in the lead, Snake is in second, and Carrie is in third. Because Arborelia is the only one that's used a port.
Oh yeah.
Into a week.
Okay, there we go. Witch's Hex has another item. And promptly dropped it, but that happens. Oh my gosh. This music is so intense, and I love just jumping around in the screen. It's perfect.
Yeah, I kind of like the last stage music. Okay. Witch's Hex is figuring out what baseballs do, but
they hurt.
Needs to figure out that other boxes have different gags in them. Alright, now she's picked up a different gag.
Not gonna help. I can understand trying to punch the boxes here. Okay, that's still progress. She's gonna go and get another gag here, which is the magnet. Not gonna help.
And then gracefully leap to the next set of boxes.
There we go, a hole.
Alright. Now she's
the hole's in a bad placement, though.
Yeah, that's not a good place with it. But okay, she's about to take second.
I think so. She's gonna be moving up. Oh my gosh!
There she goes from fourth to second.
Very nice.
And now this. And just walks right past the weasel. I think that technically counts as first.
Oh no, she got the backwards pills. I think Witch's Hex may have moved into first, but do you have to kill all the weasels?
You do not actually have to kill the weasels, but I think you just have to get to the end.
Huh. Well, that could be really good for her then.
I will also, yeah, I'll help Kate with the research on that real quick afterwards, but honestly, even if you have to kill them to progress, she's seen more of the game.
Well, let's see.
If Arborelia had killed one, we might have a question about it, but Witch's Hex has definitely seen more of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Ooh, and dropped a bag. I'm not 100% sure what that did, but that is time. Sorry, I got really involved in this match and excited, so we passed the hour. But that's
that
okay.
Was really... She literally jumped from fourth to first in the manner of, like, the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Wow.
That is pretty fantastic.
What a video game. What an absolute video game. Well, there we go. From what I see, Witch's Hex takes first, Arborelia second, Samurai Snake, Karaoke fourth. Of course, we will be going back and reviewing the VOD later on to make sure, especially with the research that we need to do. But that still feels like a significant amount of progress for Hex Girl towards the end there. And yeah, it was the last minute. I'm letting Hex Girl know that she is welcome to come and join general chat and come gossip about the video game if she would like. This... Oh my gosh, Dana, this is a game that I never want to play.
Yeah, which means, of course, somebody needs to give it to you.
No, never. Hello there, Hexed Girl.
Okay, I just saw. Okay, no, everything's fine.
That game. Okay, that game was nightmarishly not fun. Up until the last 5 minutes, I finally got into the actual game, I guess.
Yeah, it's not good. It's like not good. There is no joy in Roger Rabbit.
I was I was enjoying that last section.
I mean, comparatively, it almost feels like a game at that point.
I guess that's fair. My standards were so low at that point that...
You actually were in 4th place until the last 5 minutes when you got to the last stage and used the hole and got past the weasel. Right there at the very end, you went from 4th to 1st place.
Yeah. It was amazing to watch. I'm really glad that you were able to do that. I love to see people make last-minute comebacks, and that was exciting.
Ooh, I actually was very surprised that I won.
So, it was super close.
Yeah, what was the worst part of the game, would you say?
That dining room bit, like, okay. So, the car section wasn't fun. I eventually figured out that all you had to do was stand in front of a car and nothing could spawn. But, the dining room section, it's like, I guess they expected you to be able to play it absolutely perfectly. I thought at one point, oh hey, I can skip it if I purposely let the thing grab me and throw me out, because that hurt me last time and I game over. And then I did it, and it's like, nope, you still have to wait it out. Okay, fine.
So, how the second stage is supposed to work is you're supposed to be able to grab every single paper at once. There should be no papers left on the tables, and that's how you get on to the next stage.
That doesn't seem possible.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
or you just let it time out without you getting thrown out, and he gets mad at you and lets you go on. And it takes a life. Which is what everybody had to do, because nobody could play that stage perfectly.
It's just an inexcusably difficult mechanic in the game. Like, seriously, how could they think that that was all right?
Yeah, it is possible. It has been done.
Have
but
you
doing
done it,
it
Dana?
blind is just not going to happen.
Have you done it, Dana?
I'm fairly certain that I had managed to do it when I was a kid.
Okay.
Because I remember struggling with it a lot. I haven't done it in recent times.
We know that somebody might have been able to do it once.
And Carolyn has said that she has done it.
Ah, okay. It's doable according to Carolyn. Yeah, it's just bad. So, is there anything redeemable about this game, would you say?
If the controls had been a little clearer, I think that last segment was actually kind of fun. I'm not sure if that was the end of the game, or if there was going to be more, but...
It was the last level.
Okay, that was... I actually... There was something there. If it had been clearer and some of the items didn't just hurt you to use...
But they're supposed to.
They're supposed to, because you have to make the weasels laugh in order to get them to die.
I guess that's fair. I was gonna go... I guess I invisibled past one of the weasels, and then
right.
And then the second one I was planning to go hit with that punchy glove.
Right. You actually tripped yourself on something right in front of that weasel, and it started laughing at you. If you make them laugh twice, they laugh themselves to death.
Oh, so I got lucky.
Yeah, in essence.
Yeah.
I love it. This is just one of those games that I think without a manual, it's extremely hard to figure out. You've managed to figure out a lot of this, though, and make a good amount of progress. Congratulations here on your victory. It's just bad, though.
It was a pretty bad game.
If it wasn't, yeah, it came I wouldn't quite say it's the worst game I played for Kusogr4nde, but it's up there.
Yeah, I don't know. We have had some pretty trash games, but it's hard to think of anything that tops Roger Rabbit. I mean, at least you weren't painting walls, as chat said before.
It's true.
It wasn't Baby Boomer, so it has that going for it.
Also that. Okay, anything else you want to say before we take off and get ready for the next game?
Enjoy the next game, don't play this one.
Honestly, I'm not sure if the next game is any better. Like, I'm gonna be honest. So thank you, Hex Girl. We'll see you later, and thank you, Dana. Catch you later.
All right.
Bye.
I had fun.
Yeah. Bye. Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. In the meantime, as we're getting everything set up and ready to roll, I want to give a shout out to Xandra for the raid. 16 people coming on in earlier. Also, it's Rain for subscribing using that Twitch Prime, which some people have and probably have forgotten about. Just wink, wink, nod, nod. Even if it's not for me, somebody else can definitely use it. NPC for resubscribing. And Tina Hacks, no thanks to you for giving a sub to Quickman. What a butt. What a total patoot.